Hey, how's it going, everyone? Hope you're doing well today or tonight, wherever you are. Welcome back to B Gaming. We're gonna play some more baseball today, continue on with the season. But yeah, like I said, welcome back. Hope you're doing well today or tonight, wherever you are. Like and subscribe, it'd be much appreciated. Trying to get those viewers up, get those subscribers up. Comment, favorite, all that type of stuff. Like the video if you like it. Yeah. Hit the bell icon to get notified whenever I do new videos. We're gonna be doing new videos as much as we can. And yeah, I'm gonna get into this. What is it gonna say? Before we start, I was gonna just want to say I've been really struggling with this game when it comes to dynamic difficulty. And you just can't seem to, I don't know, handle it. So we've put the like a mess with the difficulty settings, and I'll pretty much just say right now I put the batting to veteran and the pitching to all star. So there's no more dynamic difficulty for us to do. Um, it is what it is. I'm just testing it out because, as I said, I've been struggling really badly, and the computer's just beating up on me a lot. And we'll see if things change. If I get better at the game, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Because currently,
The
right
first year
now,
player draft is only a day away.
um, I'm not doing the greatest. So we're going to try out these settings and see if they work or not. Okay. So I was just making sure my speaker's working there for a moment. Yeah. These guys are cold, eh? I'm gonna have to really be patient with them then. Their at bats come up. Yeah, because I don't think I can handle the legendary hitting when it comes to the computer. Like, or I should say,
Wednesday
I
night
can't
baseball
handle.
now. North of the border, we greet you from Rogers Center in Toronto. We wrap up this quick two-game interleague series between the Miami Marlins and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's interleague
And
baseball.
now,
Next on the show.
I was gonna say,
Toronto
can't.
Blue Jays.
You know what?
So here is John Birdie, and we are set for...
Okay, because I can't handle uh, legendary pitching. Like I can't do it. So, because when I get up into the legendary pitching difficulty with the dynamic thing, the computer team just starts fucking smashing the ball all around on me, and I'm just kind of tired of that crap. So we're gonna see if, like I said, we have the pitching to all star and the batting on veteran, and if that helps us out or not, and if we get used to it, we'll up the difficulty. But for now, we're going to try those difficulties because, as I said, the dynamic difficulty and the way it's adjusting is just kicking my butt at the moment. So we're going to try with just straight settings and see how it goes. Let's have a puff and we'll start this game. Oh, Maria. Dammy. Yeah. Okay.
Leading
Baseball
off
here
tonight
this
for
evening.
Miami, the second baseman, John
And now the first pitch.
Birdie.
First pitch of the night here is taken for ball one as we are underway in Toronto. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've won 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
And that's the first down. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Vero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat, but one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases, just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Rojas is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that's going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
Low on the fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. In his career against this pitcher, he's got a 3-for-5 line. Hard hit ball to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Rojas rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, that was a pretty weak throw, Christian, but whatever.
That is good. The designated hitter.
In now, Jesus
Oh
Aguilar
my goodness.
as he hits one on a line to left field. And that's going to get down out there. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So the runners
I'm
at
just
the
serving
corners
them
now
up to
with
him,
one
that's
away.
why.
The left fielder, number 23.
And the last 3 hitters have reached base safely here. You have to wonder whether he's going to be able to settle down here before it's too late. 0-1 the count from the stretch. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer?
And it's 1-2. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Fielded cleanly, throw to first, not in time as the run is across the
Oh
score.
my God, it's
Boy,
just
so
falling apart
frustrated
on
as a
me.
pitcher. Two-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate two-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate, and we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. So 2 runs on 4 hits here, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Marlins 2, and the Blue Jays. Trevor Rogers is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, you know, that 5th inning can be an awful demanding inning for a starting pitcher. It's kind of like Wednesday being the hump day during the day of the week. Every starter knows they have to go 5 innings to qualify for a win. He wasn't particularly good in his last one, taking the loss, and I'm sure he's hoping for a much better fortune in this one today.
Next to bat for Toronto, Lourdes Gurriel, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Skied into straightaway right. Harrison is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. In is Christian Yelich, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Now the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Wow.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Oh, it has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
1-2 for Christian Yelich.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
All right. Okay.
1 left for Toronto. They trail things here 2-0. Ready now is Brian Anderson. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0.
Ball inside. Ball, that's off the plate.
Yeah, 3 straight balls to start the inning, and it's clear to me he just hasn't found his rhythm out there yet.
Yeah.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Bichette onto the grass. He's there and records the first out.
Batting 8, the catcher.
Next up, Jorge Alfaro. His prior history versus this arm. He's gone 3 for 6. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. 1 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
He's looking a lot sharper and settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
So that'll bring in Monty Harrison next.
Nope.
As the
Ball 1.
first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Ball.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Eddie. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Miami down in order, but they're on top 2-0. And now in the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
And that one yanked just foul.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
A nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat, and it's grounded just foul down the line. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. On to first, a double play. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Pitch on the way. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Now here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They're still down. It's 2-0.
I'm just like not concentrating or something.
Now at the plate is John Birdie, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch popped him up. d'Arnaud has a play. 1 down. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Next to hit is Miguel Rojas. He doubled his last time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Here's Starling Marte. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Nope,
Off the
that's a
plate,
ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
Ready on 1 and 2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. It's a solo shot off the bat of Starling Marte, number 10 for him on the year, as the Marlins have taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore, unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Stepping in now, Jesus Aguilar. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
A base hit in his first trip. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gurriel gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming.
Welcome back as the Blue Jays look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The shortstop.
Now at the plate, Bo Bichette. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a ground ball to 3rd. He's got it. And that's the 2nd out.
The center fielder, number 4.
Digging in next, George Springer, who bounced out last time up. First pitch coming, here it is.
Nope, that's
Now a
down.
fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
And that misses. 2-2. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Now
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup have been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line.
God.
Harrison makes the catch, and the inning is over. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report. All set for the start of the fourth. And next it'll be the outfielder, Corey Dickerson. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Yelich is after it. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Talk about starting off the inning with the bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Garrett Cooper will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Again, another foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. Hit out towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Next to dig in, Brian Anderson. He flew out in his last AB. Now here's the first offering. No offer at that one. It's a called strike. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Springer coming on. He makes the catch, but here comes the runner from third. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game. Next to stand in is
That should have been a double
struck
play.
out in his first at bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
I've already
Fastball
lost
on the
this
first
game.
pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Inside, ball 1.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
They just keep scoring on me, so.
This is popped up. Guerrero has room in foul territory, and the inning is over. 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. First offering on its way. Eugenio Suarez swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Apparently, I don't know how to hit. Fuck me, man. Wow.
That's the
Sets
ball.
the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
1-1.
Now the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And another foul ball. Still 2-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Fly ball out toward left center field. Marte is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next, here is Christian Yelich. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. A toss behind the back. And there are 2 away now. 2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Two and two.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
2-2.
3-2.
Rowdy Tellez would be next. 2 out, nobody on. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the fourth as that extends the inning.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Rowdy Tellez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Toronto. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Monte Harrison. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Swung on and missed.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Now to bat, John Birdie. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Miguel Rojas waits on deck. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Stepping in once again is Miguel Rojas. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They lead it 4-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far.
So now to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
Kevin Biggio comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Base is empty, 2 away. And into bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. Marte is under it, and he... New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Starling Marte.
And that was a great swing he put on that changeup last time up to hit that home run. Just an absolutely textbook job of letting it travel, keeping his hands back before exploding on it.
So to the plate, the Marlins DH, Jesus Aguilar. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Yelich is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, here is Corey Dickerson. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
When you dive into the numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes, but a lot of those have been right down the middle, right into the hitting zone.
High in the air out to center field. On the move is Springer. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Miami down in order, but they're in front 4-0.
Come on, boys.
George Springer the next to hit, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and I'm interested to see if they're willing to change it up a little bit.
And now here is Lourdes Gurriel. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Hit down the third baseline. But this will get foul. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Count remains 2-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2.
Everything I hit is hit weakly. I don't get it.
Now to the plate, here is Eugenio Suarez. Flew out last time up. First pitch on its way. On the ground to the left side. Scooped up. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order.
What a joke.
7th inning ready to roll. And here comes the first baseman, Garrett Cooper. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Brian Anderson is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. He hit a sac fly earlier. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Springer has a read on it. 1 away.
Now batting.
Up next for Miami, Jorge Alfaro. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Long run, but he tracks this one down out there for the second out. Nice play.
The right fielder, number 3, Monte Harrison.
From the stretch. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
2-0 now. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. 1 left for Miami, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Bottom of the inning.
Leading up for Toronto, the left fielder, Christian Yelich.
And now the first pitch. Turned on down the line. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the first
So
baseman,
1 away now in the Toronto 7th. And that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Hard hit towards center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Marte
I just want
is
this
there, and
game
it's a 3-pitch inning.
be over with.
Sam Freeman has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
number 39, Sam Freeman.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go John Birdie. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Next, it'll be Miguel Rojas. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
He throws him on the fastball there. Miguel Rojas is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. Yelich gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Not too many more shots left. Now it'll be Travis d'Arnaud. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Nah, they just haven't had much of an answer, Matty. They've been off balance and baffled all game. He's got a nice, comfortable lead. You have to think he's going to pound the strike zone. But here, get aggressive.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Harrison is under it to make the play on the first out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Kevin Vigio.
And now, Kevin Vigio. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Into the box, Bo Bichette. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Here's George Springer, 0-for-2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch of the AB now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harrison is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Stepping in next, Lourdes Gurriel. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Popped him up. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. All set to start the 9th in this one. And digging in is the veteran DH, Jesus Aguilar. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he takes a cold strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off. Here's the 1-2.
That's ball 2.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate now, Corey Dickerson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And he popped him up. And that's going to land foul. Here's a high pop-up. And there's at number 2.
Now batting.
Striding in is Garrett Cooper, singled in his last at-bat. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3. Digging in will be Eugenio Suarez. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here.
Yeah,
One
let's
away.
just get out of here.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Christian Yelich. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. Pulled toward right center field. Marte is there, and quickly 2 are gone here. And it's not looking good for the home 9. Next up is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Catch is made, and the Marlins have earned a sweep here in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over. 4-0 the score tonight. The Miami Marlins jumped out to an early lead in the first.
What a joke, man, I tell you. Not much, Aiden. How are you doing? Okay. Okay. I'm doing alright. Just getting my butt kicked at this game as usual. On this 4 days. Yeah, look at me. I'm 20 and 35, man. Doing amazing. It's a fun game to play, but I'm just not good at it. But that's alright. Maybe sometime. But right now I'm in the middle of doing this. But yeah, definitely someday. Wouldn't mind. Hey, let's see if we can bounce back this game. Everybody's rested, so hopefully that helps. Sweet. What's your MLB The Show name or whatever?
We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Center in Toronto, Ontario. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Houston Astros and the Toronto Blue Jays. Houston find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Hyunjin Ryu gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's...
Yeah, I need Hyunjin Ryu to turn things around for me again. Oh, man. So yeah, just give me a second here, everybody. I'm getting a bowl. Ready? Ninja Viper 21. Alright, awesome. Okay. Have this puff and we'll go.
Something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
And this is popped up near second base. Suarez falls for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'm watching the guy they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. And we all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty B, we got a couple of teams right now that haven't been playing very good baseball, D-Row. One of these two teams needs to get things turned around and start things off on a good note and win the first game of the series.
It just takes one W to put a good taste in your mouth. I'm telling you, I know both teams come in on a losing streak, but someone finds a gap, someone puts their best foot forward and has a nice outing on the mound. This can turn around super quick.
Shit.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And
Come on now,
fouls this
two-base
one off.
strikeout.
1 out, nobody on. And Good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Jose Altuve goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Wasn't even in the zone.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Framber Valdez gets the start for Houston in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy
like
with the way they
subscribe.
played,
Be
but
much
they have to
appreciated.
find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the
Hit the
course
bell
of the
icon
long
to get
season.
notified
This team should
whenever I
right
do new
itself, and it
videos.
needs to start today.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
Of course I swung at it.
The
Oh
2-1.
my goodness.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. There is Altuve, and there's one away.
Batting second.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. On a line, that's a base hit.
Dan, how frustrating is that right there? You execute your spot, keep the ball down below the zone, and the hitter's still able to execute and drive it up the middle.
Well, that's one of the things, Mark, as a pitcher, you're taught to work down in the zone. You're not always going to have the ball hit to one of your fielders, but if you consistently keep the ball down in the zone, good things will happen.
They'll come in here at 259, 10 home runs, and 32 driven in. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Souza falls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. 2 down with a runner at first. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Blue Jays.
Gurriel leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
How about you?
He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one in the...
Oh, man.
Blue Jays held in check. Still no score. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
Oh, really?
This one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Gotta be careful with this guy.
Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
Get the chainsaw out
Cleveland,
today, boys.
eh?
If he's
Nice.
going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
And it's fouled away.
Do you live in Ohio?
Ryu looks in, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Popped him up. Guerrero in foul ground. And that's the first out of the inning.
Or do you just like the team?
Batting fifth. at shortstop.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on catcher Travis d'Arnaud. He's going to have to step up today and have a big game for these guys. Not known necessarily for his defensive acumen, more of a big pop guy on the offensive side. He has got to control this game.
Here's Carlos Correa now. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 30.
Striding in for Houston, Kyle Tucker. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
All right, let's get the bats going. Come on.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. High in the air down the right field line.
Not going to get caught.
After it is Tucker.
Oh, you son of a
catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
How the hell did you make that? Like, you're nowhere. Wow.
Hey, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Throw me a fastball, please.
Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Oh boy.
Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Travis d'Arnaud stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Bottom of the second here with no score. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Swing and a shot toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Wow, throw a tent over it and bring out the crowd. Look like a 3-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. The numbers on the year, 272, 2 home runs, and 11 RBIs. He's set the 0-1, and it's 1-1. Now a little looper down the left field line, and that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw home.
You're going to be out.
And
no. Nice. Let's go.
You love the aggressive base running right there. It's not easy to make that throw and give that catcher time to adjust his feet and get that tag.
No, very aggressive send right there. You take a chance, you hope the throw is a little bit offline, and that paid off right there.
He's set and the pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third.
Run.
Throw won't get him at first, an infield single, and it's 1st and 3rd now.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the center fielder,
Here's George Springer.
Oh shit, that was right there.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This is foul right side.
I don't know why I would chase that.
At the corners, 2 men out. Swing and a little tapper.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Runners back. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there.
All right, well, we got one.
Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1.
I thought he was going to be out. It was close.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
No balls and a strike to count. Ryu gets the sign. Here's the 0-1.
Oh, that's it.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
All right, all right, all right.
Into the windup.
High cheese.
High
Oh.
fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Springer. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Shabam.
1 out now in the Houston third, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Souza Jr. Edge of the zone that time taken and moved the strike. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. And he takes strike 2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
At the plate, Martin Maldonado, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. His past history with Hyun-Jin Ryu, he's 1 for 4. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They trail this one 1-0.
Welcome back as the Blue Jays look to get their bats going in the third inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And that one yanked just foul. Here comes the 1-2. Hit out towards second. Altuve fields it cleanly, and that's out number 1.
third baseman, number 7.
So with one gone, let's take a brief glance at our upcoming schedule to see what's coming up here on the show. Now here's the first offering. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Christian Yelich is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
1-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Here's Michael Brantley back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game. Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
3-0 to him now. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. So the next at bat will be Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And now the first pitch. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gurriel has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now back, the third baseman.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman, popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
The 0-1. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Brantley is off at first with 2 away. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Bichette gathers it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Astros leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Next, the dangerous power threat, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Ground ball left side. Fielded cleanly. And there's one down now.
The batter,
So 1 out, nobody aboard, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez.
Ball.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Now here's a swing by Tellez as he gets a lot of this one out to deep right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
So now into the box is Travis d'Arnaud. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up.
0-1.
Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Behind 0-2 now. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
I got to count 1
Hey,
and
I
2.
hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now. Smoked on the ground left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Into the box now, Kevin Biggio. Very weakly on the ground. He singled in his first AB. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Grounded to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. On to the top of inning number. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Carlos Correa, as he grounds one briskly to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and is still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. And now Kyle Tucker, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Left side, but well foul. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And no one will get this one. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Yep, that ball went out.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Reined in. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see, he's up near the top, currently 6th in the AL in that category. Over to first, and that retires the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Set now for the bottom of the fifth. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. The pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count, 0-2. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Line drive to center field. Souza is there, and he has it for the first out. George Springer the next to hit. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
In there, no balls and a strike. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Souza going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, the right fielder, Lourdes.
2 down, no one on base. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
I guess they
with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning.
Crazy how the ball
1, 2,
carries
3
right
go
to
the Blue
the
Jays.
plate.
But they're up 1-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Souza Jr. First delivery to him. Sharp ground ball to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Up next to the outfield, the catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Standing in now, Martin Maldonado. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Runners on the move for second. And it's quickly 0-2. Souza aboard here at first with nobody out. Maldonado behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And there he goes towards second. He's right there for Garno to get his man.
Check out the lead here. That's about as standard as it gets, and it didn't do him a lot of help on that steal attempt either. Could have been a different story if he took another couple feet off the bag.
Wisely lays off the fastball there. It's 2-1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
The count now at 2-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Astros are down quietly. They still trail 1-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Here's the first pitch to him.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Here's the pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Full count still. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. And the payoff pitch. And there's a base hit on the line.
Boy, Dero, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan to keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
Christian Yelich is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. The second for one. Onto the pitcher covering in time. It's a double play. So base is empty now after the double play. Here comes the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Souza finds some space out there for the catch to retire. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Oh, yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Guerrero moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning. The plate now is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
This guy's thrown a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. And they're down 1-0. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Number 44.
Base hit, line drive into the corner.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw.
Nope.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
I got 2-1 to count. No, that's
Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening.
Now pitching.
He'll leave after 6, and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Kevin Biggio will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. From the belt, kicks and deals. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Tellez at second, d'Arnaud at first with no outs. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Chasing after it is Tucker. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Stepping up is Bo Bichette, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First pitch of the AB now. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Now look out as this one sends him sprawling. It's ball 2 now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
In the air to right center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. The relay throw, and they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
You talk about perfect execution right there. That took a great relay throw to get him. And any breakdown in that relay, and I think he's safe.
now, George Springer. As he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone, 1 strike to count. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. Ready to begin the 8th, and ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff.
Changeup, and it's 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Way inside Wiedeckler, and a pretty easy take there.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Again, another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Up next, Kyle Tucker. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch. Popped him up. Suarez into foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Protecting with 2 strikes, 1 out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. He'll try again, 1-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound. And that will be the last we see of this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. So take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. And step.
Leading up for the game, the right fielder, Florida.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
I shouldn't have swung at it.
Ready with the 0-2. Fouled off. The next 0-2. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's it.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on it. 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And rarely do you see a player of this caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. And here's Christian Yelich now, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Hit in the air to center field. Souza is under it, and that retires the side. Blue Jays. New inning set to get underway. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Steven Souza. First offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Green rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. And he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's one gone here in the 9th. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Really strong outing, Matty B. Into the 8th inning without allowing a run, in line for the win, and he certainly deserves a good fate in this one. Hard to imagine he could pitch any better innings 1 through 8 than he did in this one.
Roberto Ozuna answers the call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Into the box, Martin Maldonado. Gurriel is there, 2 down. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Michael Brantley. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. So look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Struck him out. Houston, good night.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in the face and salt this game away for his guys.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Toronto took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Hyunjin Ryu earns win number 7 on the season as he allows just 1 hit through his 7+ innings of work. Framber Valdez pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Looking for...
Afternoon baseball on the show as you get a look there inside Rogers Center in Toronto. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Houston Astros and the Toronto Blue Jays. Houston attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. And now, Mike.
All right, I'm going to take a break for maybe 5 minutes. I'm just going to eat something real quick. It won't take that long, so just give me a minute or two. Well, just give me a couple minutes, and I'll be back. I need to eat this. My stomach's kind of bugging me, so I need to get something in it. So I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Just had to go to the bathroom, and like I said, just wanted to grab something to eat right there. But we're back. That only took a couple of minutes anyway, so. Yeah, we're back. Just give me a minute to get this set up, and we'll start playing another game here. Where is that? There we go, we found it. But yeah, I hope you're having a good day or night wherever you are. As always, like and subscribe to Be Gaming. It'd be much appreciated. Trying to get those subscribers up, get those viewers up. Comment, favorite, like the video if you like it, all that type of stuff, and hit the bell icon to get notified whenever I'm doing new videos. Alright, we'll start here in a second. Like I said, I know I keep saying that, but just bear with me. I only won again last game, so that's good. We are at 21. With 35 losses, or 36 is it? I don't know. Who cares anymore? Alright.
Brantley, he will lead this one off today. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
This one's flared out toward left. Bichette over to his right, 1 away. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3-run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. Our temperature 74 degrees as we get things started this afternoon. Now the 1-1 pitch. Oh, misses, ball 2.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Heading out towards shallow right. Gurriel is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Yordan.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Just getting started at the Rogers Center. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Only 1 strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Again, a 1-2.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at-bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Jose Urquidy will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
A little bouncer. Fouled away.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Another 1-2. Ball 2.
I got the count 2-2.
Drilled on the ground to short. And that's the first out.
Batting second.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Now the first pitch. Down the left field line and deep. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go. And that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Now here's the pitch.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. swing, and he pops him up. Guerrero into foul territory, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Fouled away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Lifted down the line in left. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he will look at a curveball right on the black. Apparently, it's strike 1. He'll come in here at 263, 7 homers, and he's driven in 24. And he lays off for ball 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. And he struck him out.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 11 home runs and 31 RBIs. 1-1 the count now. Here's the pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
I wasn't getting that.
The relay. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go. That'll bring up Christian Yelich.
The left fielder, Christian Yelich.
Here's the first pitch to him, as he sends a soft bouncer to the right side of the infield. A quick out number 1.
Batting fifth.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. In the outfield, Michael Brantley. This guy broke the Indians franchise record for consecutive games without an error in 2013. Has great range and is very sure-handed out there. Always going to make the play.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that misses ball 1. The average coming in 257. 5 homers, 18 driven in. That evens it up 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Popped him up.
Oh, wow.
Castro is there. And he makes the play to end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Top of the third set to get underway, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker, and this will be fouled away.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And that'll get down for a base hit, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
He's set. Here it comes. Yuli Gurriel is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Bichette picks it up cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Jason Castro.
So now here is Jason Castro looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Third inning, no score to this point. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
The 2-1. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it along the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Done set, the 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike three to retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. At the plate now is Bo Bichette, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one, making 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So stepping in is Travis d'Arnaud. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3. Nothing our score. And that misses 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Lifted down the line in left. Here he comes again, 1-2.
2-2, count.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So next to hit is Kevin Biggio. First pitch on its way.
Back outside.
The 1-1. Tapped up the third base line.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And another foul ball.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning all set for the start of the fourth. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Miles Straw.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Line towards center field. Springer is right there, 1 down. Next up for the Stros, Yordan Alvarez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side.
The first baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Lined hard to center field. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone.
How are you?
The batter, the second baseman,
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
I'm doing
I know 1-2 now.
Oh, you're going to the pool? Cool.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for Houston. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score.
Hey, come on, Blue Jays.
Here's George Springer. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
1-0 the count.
Okay. Have a good one. Take care.
Skied into straightaway right. Tucker waits on it. One down.
Enjoy the pool.
The right fielder, number 13.
It's probably awesome.
Lourdes Gurriel.
Now into the box, Lourdes Gurriel looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more.
Just a
Let
little
the ball
late,
get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. High and deep to left center field. Brantley going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. High and deep down the left field line. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Grounded to short. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this.
There's somebody faster, you wouldn't have got him.
Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi. Now here's the first offering. Carlos Correa is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Next to hit, Kyle Tucker, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game could make a big difference.
Now a man at third with one away, and digging into bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team the lead.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Jason Castro is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. First time up, he went down looking. 1-1 to Jason Castro.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Correa at third with 2 away. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heat.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Astros lead 1. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. Bottom of the inning now, and up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. Strike 1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
1-2 for Christian Yelich. Hit in the air to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So bases are empty with one gone. And that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. One out, nobody on. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Into the box now, Rowdy Tellez. As with two away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Belted high and deep into right center. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track. Is that in? Here's Michael Brantley. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
2-0 to Brantley. Two and one.
When the pitcher on the mound's established in this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Springer. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 14 on the season, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
Miles Straw is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Yep, that ball went out.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And he fouls this one off. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Here now the 2-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And it's fouled away. Bounce it to the left side, scooped up. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. Ready.
Leading off for the Jays, the shortstop, Bichette.
First pitch on the way. Liner towards second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now back
into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
The 2-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Strong is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now back.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now. Struck out in his first at-bat. Swing and a liner. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-Roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Swing and a liner. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. Biggio rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate. We're all square and 1 apiece.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at 1.
Stepping in now, Lourdes Gurriel. He swings and grounds it to short. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. The 5, 6, and 7. So here is Jose Altuve. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Runs up and gets this one down. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 0-2 home. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Outside, that's a ball.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 30.
Next, it'll be Kyle Tucker, grounded out in his last at-bat. Here comes the Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So a no decision here this afternoon, as it'll be up to the bullpen from here on out. Juan Nicasio will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 40.
From the stretch. Slider finds the zone for a strike. And he falls behind 0-2. High in the air down the right field line. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Astros go down 1-2-3. The score remains tied 1-1. Ready now is Eugenio Suarez.
Leading up for the Jays, the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
First offering. Now a curveball to start him out, but an easy take. It's ball 1.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
2-0.
Not close. It's 2-0. Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder coming on, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder.
So one away now in the Toronto 7th. That'll bring up Christian Yelich. On its way is pitch number 75. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Strong is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second
Now
out.
batting, first baseman, Vladimir.
Stepping in for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Bouncer up the middle. Altuve has it. On the first,
Hey, you're
this
telling
will
me.
remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Nicasio, the former Ranger, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He went down on strikes last time up.
Oh, that's
and they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
This is on the ground over the first. He's got it, and they'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and Michael Brinkley settles in to hit at the plate. First pitch on its way.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
1 run, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Hit to short. Bichette's got it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Still tied 1 apiece. Josh James is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom
Never
half.
tried. I don't think I've ever tried to rank seasons, so.
Number 39.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Rowdy Tellez stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-1.
1-1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Fouled away. So 1-2.
Ball 2. Count 2-2.
Heading out towards shallow right. Tucker waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Hey, what a great job of mixing speeds and mixing up his pitches. 2 hits allowed in this one. Dominant performance.
So now to the plate, Bo Bichette. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. In there, a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Number 8, second baseman,
To the plate now, Kevin Biggio, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 2-2. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up.
Pitcher
all
just
tied
snags
at 1-1.
Oh my goodness. All right.
Ross Stripling will be on the mound to start the ninth inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. All set to start the ninth in this one, and standing in the outfielder, Miles Straw, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Gurriel is there, one quick out to start inning number 9. Next will be the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He grounded out last time up. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. High in the air out to center field. Springer on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Softly hit to short. Bichette gathers it in, throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. Score remains tied 1-1.
Ryan Presley enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Down the left field line and deep. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A ball and a strike. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Hit in the air down the left field line. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Brantley going back. Gone! Santa Maria, game over. A solo shot here to left, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Toronto came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Ross Stripling gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that will wrap things up for Mark DeRosa. Been watching.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in
Sunday afternoon for baseball here, north of the border at the Rogers Center in downtown Toronto. Today we wrap up the homestand with the third of three between the Houston Astros and the Toronto Blue Jays. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Blue Jays played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
No doubt they will be absolutely focused. You want to steal a sweep from your rivals any chance you can. And I got to be honest, this is probably bigger for the fans than the players playing in this one. Huge bragging rights at stake.
Brandon Woodruff starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, not a very good start in his last one, Matt. Only 4 innings, so he did get a no decision. But he's a much better pitcher than that, and I know that they're expecting more than 4 innings. Hopefully a win, too, out of this guy in this one.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, I think Yordan Alvarez is certainly a guy we could be excited to see play. He's slugging over .550 on the season. A lot of home runs, a lot of doubles. That's elite power. That's elite slugger territory. Not a lot of guys in the game get to that territory, even some of the really good ones.
Striding forward now is the DH, Yordan Alvarez. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which currently sits as 3rd best in the American League.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising to me. I mean, he's a good player, but I don't think many pegged him as one of the best run producers in the game coming into this year. But he's having a breakout year, no question about it.
The count now at 2-1.
1 strike.
From the stretch. And it misses. 3-1 now for his career in this matchup. He's 1 for 5. 3-2 now.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And another foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Into center field, line drive base hit. Long throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Row. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Row, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
Ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Trent Thornton gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, But I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting second.
Now 1 down with the bases empty. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First pitch on the way. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Eugenio Suarez stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Ew, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
0-2 the count to Suarez.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up some.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over.
Okay.
Now at the plate is Kyle Tucker. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Well, today's ball game provides the Blue Jays with a chance to end the series on a really high note, of course. A win will complete the sweep.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2.
Nope.
Of course, in order to achieve said sweep, they'll need to overcome this early 1-run deficit.
When you're playing as well as this team is right now, they've got them right where they want them. They're only down 1 early in this one, and when you've won a couple of games in a row already, you have that feeling you can certainly come back and win this one.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Kyle Tucker goes down to become the first out here in the 2nd inning. Yuli Gurriel comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, they got to him in the 1st inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Throw gets him. 2 down. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 1 ball, no strikes to count. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. And here's Christian Yelich now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Pitch on the way. And a good eye there as the Jays left fielder's able to move the count in his favor at 2-1 now. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
High in the air out to center field. Strong is underneath this one, and he puts it away for the first out.
Batting fifth.
Next up, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And he gets ahead 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Oh, nasty diving out of the zone.
You can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball in.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
High in the air down the right field line.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
Another 1-2 delivery. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail this one. And now in the box, Jason Castro, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow. Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. Two and 0 now. Now the 2-0 home. Pulled toward right center field. Biggio is calling for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Michael Brantley. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Miles Strong. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Guerrero takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. Pause, now the pitch. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Working for the punch-out and the offering.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Oh, fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. 1 left for Houston.
Welcome back as the Blue Jays look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead He muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 5 homers and 23 driven in. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Travis d'Arnaud is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Strong is there. 2 gone. George Springer, base knock to the outfield, could score the tying run from second. From the belt, the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Bichette stands at second with 2 gone. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here comes the 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. 1 left. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman. In there, strike 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
To 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the 4th inning. And as you can see on the graphic, his total currently leads this Astros ball club. Carlos Correa will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze it.
Ready on 0-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Kyle Tucker is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
So here's Yuli Gurriel as it's grounded sharply to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Astros lead 1, but they lead it 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Lourdes Gurriel. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. On the ground to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. One out, bases empty, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Pulled toward right center field. Strong able to track it down for the 3rd. Now at the plate, Aledmus Diaz. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time.
That's a ball. I got to count 1 and 2.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at-bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
The windup and the 0-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's got good swing in this stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Michael Brantley is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a liner. So this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. Astros go down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi. Stepping in once again is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Matty, I'd like to see them change up their offensive approach a little bit right now. Maybe get a little bit more aggressive in the strike zone. I just feel like this pitcher is settling into a rhythm, and they're going to hand it over to the bullpen eventually, and this game's going to be over.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. Belted high and deep into right center. Ranging back is Tucker. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Rowdy Tellez. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Pitch popped up. Gurriel has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
He's so perfect at it.
Now batting.
Next to bat for Toronto, Travis d'Arnaud. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike swinging. Timing a little off on that one.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Brantley on the move. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. So now to the plate, Miles Straw. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Swing and a liner. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. 1 away for the Astros here in the 6th, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch. Smoke toward the hole, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. A 2-out hit means Carlos Correa will bat this inning.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
The 0-1 pitch. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Here comes Yelich. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. At the plate now, Kyle Tucker hit in the air down the right field line. And that's going to land foul. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ball 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Fouled off. Bregman over at second. Correa on at first with 2 down. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. 2 left for the Astros, but they're on top 1-0. Kevin Biggio stepping up now.
Leading off for the Jays, the second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Yep, that ball went out.
2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Very weakly on the ground. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
George Springer the next to hit. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And it's fouled away.
Every time I get a guy on.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Ball one to start the at-bat. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. That's inside. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Hit the other way out toward right field.
Gotta be kidding.
He's there, 2 down. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
And there's ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D'Lo. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even know it's where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Ready with the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. A.J. Cole is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 36, A.J. Cole.
7th inning ready to roll, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
This is on the ground over to first. Reined in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next to hit is Aledmus Diaz, struck out in his last trip to the plate. First offering on its way, and he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
And there's a base hit on the line, and this one will bounce into the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Jason Castro comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-1 to Jason Castro.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Now here's a swing by Castro as he gets a lot of this one out to deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Michael Brantley is at the plate as he watches.
Listen, there's no doubt they were pressing during that 7-game losing streak, but that's behind them now. Now they can play a little bit freer, which is the way this game is supposed to be.
Today.
Alright, everyone. Well, that's going to be it for now. I hope you had a good day or night wherever you are. As always, like and subscribe to B Gaming. It'd be much appreciated. Trying to get the viewers up, get the subscribers up. Comment, favorite, like the video if you like it. All those type of things. Hit the bell icon to get notified whenever I'm doing new videos. And yeah, stay safe. Take care. Well, take care, stay safe, and until next time, peace.